Now that we've got your attention, let the games begin! Game cartridges assembling. Greetings. Game loading. Mind your fingers. Keep working, you rust buckets. Uh-oh. Ah, that's just great. Megabytes, terabytes, dogbytes, gigabytes. First game up, Captain Bones.
Arr, ahoy, matey. Shiver me timbers. Yo ho ho. Look alive, ye lollygaggers. I'm the incredibly dead Captain Bones. I've been sailing the seven seas for an eternity, and I'll tell ya, I'm a bored stiff. The only thing that saves me from going stark raving mad is making up math puzzles using nothing but me own bones. Now watch closely, and just do as I say, or I'll surprise the life out of ye. Just watch me bones. Let me show you what I mean. Now, you know that 1 and 1 don't come to 6, but there's a way to fix her up so she makes sense. And you can do it by moving only one of me bones. Can you see how? There ain't nothing to it. 7 minus 1 equals 6, you dog-paddling pansies. Got the idea now? Here's one for you to figure without me help. Does 18 minus 6 equal but 2? Course not. It equals 12. To fix me bones, you're to move only one, just like I showed you not a moment ago. And hands off all me other bones, you land-lubbing lumps of life. You're to move one bone and change 2 other numbers. Speed is not your strong suit. What's taking you so long? Are you asking your kid sister for help? Yeah, here's a clue, which you're badly wanting. 18 is much too big a number. Another thing, only one side of the equation changes. The other stays just as she is. Here's a final hint. The 6 needs to get bigger, and the 18 needs to get smaller. You get me? Enough already. Here's the answer, you soft shoe-shuffling gladiolas. Arr, 10 minus 8 equals 2, as if you had a clue in the world. Why do I spend my time with ye? You can't solve me puzzles, and ye all got to be home in bed before dark. Arr.
Game time in 10 seconds. Greetings. Game cartridge loading. Check. Next game up. Distraction news.
And now, Distraction News with your anchor person, Dora Smarmy.
Good evening. I'm Dora Smarmy, and welcome to Distraction News, where we give you the news and then ask you 5 questions about what we've reported. So make sure you're not distracted. And now our top story today, the Milky Way, the one without the nougat center. Our Milky Way is a galaxy, which simply is an enormous group of stars. Scientists believe that galaxies are formed from vast spinning clouds of gas, which can take on a number of different shapes. The Milky Way was forged into a disk shape, becoming what's known as a spiral galaxy. The Milky Way is made up of the Earth, the Sun, and about 200 billion more stars. The Milky Way is so large that it would take light 100,000 years to travel from one end to the other. The Milky Way actually spirals, and the Sun takes about 220 million years to make one revolution. This is known as a cosmic year. Galaxies occur together in groups that are called clusters. The Milky Way is part of a cluster of at least 20 galaxies that is some 5 million light years across. Pretty amazing, huh? Well, I guess you would say that I've given you a distracting number of facts. So, let's see just how well you were able to concentrate. Here goes. The Milky Way is a large group of stars, a large group of movie stars, a large group of nougat center clusters. The answer is a large group of stars. Galaxies are formed by large swirling clouds of beans, gas, or carbon dioxymoron. The answer is gas. The Sun's trip around the Milky Way is a cosmic experience, cosmocramer, or cosmic year. The answer is cosmic year. The Milky Way is known as a spiral galaxy, a gyro galaxy, or a spiral galaxy. The answer is spiral galaxy. And lastly, about how many stars are in the Milky Way? 200 billion, 2 gazillion, or 2? Many to count. The answer is 200 billion. So, how did you do? Get all 200 billion right? I would have settled for 10. If you did, have a Milky Way, the one with the nougat center. That's all the time we have for today, but remember, don't ever let anything distract you from watching Distraction News. So long.
This has been Distraction News with your favorite cardboard cutout anchor person, Dora Smarmy.
No, wait, right, left. Okay, right there, hold it. Next game up, mug shots.
My name's Verity. I bust bad guys. You want to help? Come on in. We got 4 suspects pinned down. 3 of them are guilty. Listen to their stories and spot the mistakes. The ones that lie did the crime. Today, we're interviewing the Philadelphia Chamber Orchestra about a robbery yesterday. Good musicians, lousy crooks. Remember, only one of these mugs is telling the truth. The other 3 are lying. First up, Viola Hardcase.
After practice yesterday, I went to the movies. I remember because it was a Steven Spielberg film festival. I saw E.T., Jurassic Park, and Independence Day before my contact lenses melted into my eyes.
Ouch. So what do you think? Did Spielberg make all those films? And could anyone sit behind Viola at the movies? Let's move on to Bass Henderson.
I wasn't anywhere near here yesterday. I was playing a gig at the Panama Canal. Cool place. That's where boats pass between the Atlantic and Indian Oceans. Yeah.
Does the Panama Canal really connect those 2 oceans? I can't tell if he's playing me like that bass of his. So let's move on to Willow Reed, the clarinet player.
I'm innocent, Verity. You've got to believe me. I just got back from an African safari, and I bagged 2 tigers and a rhino.
She's tougher than she looks. But are there tigers and rhinos in Africa? That leaves only Fingers Weinstock, the quartet's piano player.
I was at my cousin Mickey's wedding yesterday. He married a beautiful Italian woman, Bella. And we sat down to a traditional Italian meal of linguine, fettuccine, and cannelloni. Girl, delicious.
Are those all Italian foods? Well, just like I thought. Each criminal all but confessed. Did you spot the mistakes?
I remember because it was a Steven Spielberg film festival. I saw E.T., Jurassic Park, and Independence Day.
Viola didn't melt her contact lenses. Her brain, maybe. Spielberg didn't make Independence Day. That was some other guy.
I was playing a gig at the Panama Canal. Cool place. That's where boats pass between the Atlantic and Indian Oceans.
Base here is all wet. The Panama Canal connects the Atlantic with the Pacific, not the Indian Ocean.
I was in Africa. I bagged 2 tigers and a rhino.
I hate to see a willow weep, but that clarinetist better learn how to play Jailhouse Rock. That's 'cause there are no tigers in Africa.
We ate a traditional Italian meal of linguine, fettuccine, and cannelloni.
Fingers might have said a mouthful, but it's all true. Linguine, fettuccine, and cannelloni are all authentic foods from Italy. Me, I prefer American food, like French fries.
Here we are.
Good evening and welcome to another episode of Here We Are! As we follow the adventures of 2 lost ears trying to find their place in the world. So, here we go!
Hey, wake up. Hey!
I got it. It's an alarm clock.
Correct.
Well, what'd I win?
Nothing. The game hasn't started yet.
Okay, so let's play.
Listen carefully. What's this?
Got it. It's Grandpa in the bathroom.
No.
Grandma?
No. One more time.
It's a lion.
Yeah, very good. But where are we? Here's your next clue.
It's a custard pie hitting someone in the face at 20 miles per hour.
Wrong.
Wrong?
Yeah, it's a custard pie hitting someone at 21 miles per hour.
Oh, hit me. No, I mean hit me with the next clue.
Okay, here's the last one.
Now that's Grandpa in the bathroom.
Will you cut it out and listen?
It's a man being shot out of a cannon.
Yeah, very good. So where would we hear all these sounds?
A loony bin?
No.
Russia?
No. Let's hear them all together. They're all sounds you hear at
The circus! I got one for you.
You do?
Yep.
What? I give up. What is it?
It's a fire eater cooling his tongue down after the circus.
Cool it, would ya?
That concludes today's episode of Here We Are! And we are out of here!
Watch your backs. Coming through, coming through.
Ladies and gentlemen. Hey, I'm talking here. That's better. All right, it's time once again to play Poop or Scoop. Can you tell the straight scoop true from the animal poop false? Test your knowledge of the animal kingdom by separating fact from fiction. So, let's get straight to our first animal. Poop or Scoop? The panda bear has 6 fingers. That must make it easier to do math. If you believe that the panda bear has 6 fingers, go Scoop. If that story doesn't add up, go Poop. And the answer is, it's the straight scoop. The panda bear's front paws have a 6th finger, which is used like a thumb to help pry open bamboo for eating. Okay, here's the next one. Poop or Scoop? Most species of birds eat only once a week. What do you think? If you think that birds only eat once a week, it's Scoop. If not, it's Poop. Bird poop in this case. And the answer is Poop, pure poop. In fact, birds eat much more than once a week. Because flying takes so much energy, some birds eat up to half their body weight in food each and every day. Moving right along, Poop or Scoop? The horseshoe crab isn't really a crab at all. Any ideas? If you don't believe the horseshoe crab is really a crab, go Scoop. If not, go Poop. In fact, it's the straight scoop. The horseshoe crab is related to the scorpion, so it's a member of the spider family and isn't a crab at all. Okay, here's another. Poop or Scoop? The world's largest animal, the giant blue whale, feeds on the world's smallest animal. Do you believe that? If you think the blue whale feeds on the world's smallest animal, then Scoop it is. If you ain't swallowing that story, then it must be Poop. And the answer is, it's the straight Scoop. The giant blue whale is the world's largest animal. Its tongue's the size of an elephant, and it feeds on microscopic zooplankton, the world's smallest animal. Well, kids, that's all we got for you today. If you got only 1 right, you're a party pooper. 2, and you're a pooper scooper. 3 makes you a super pooper scooper. If you got all 4 questions, you're what else? A super duper pooper scooper. I'm telling you, you can't get this kind of entertainment just anywhere. So please, join us again next time for Poop or Scoop.
Like Totally, Paige, and Sage.
Hey guys, check it out. Here's Paige and Sage. They're like identical twins, and they even look alike. Anyway, even though they totally look alike, if you totally scoot up to the screen real close, you'll see 10 differences on each side of the picture. Today, they're on the boardwalk. Think you can find the differences? Awesome. You got 60 seconds.
So clueless. Whatever.
Pencils down. How many did you find? Oh my god, me too. Let's see. Sage has on rollerblades, while Paige has a skateboard. Sage has 3 palm trees behind her, and Paige has 4. There's a no swimming sign and oh my god, a no shopping sign? As if. The lampposts are totally different. Sage is walking a pig, while Paige is walking a duck. Spacey. Sage is wearing a cap and a Walkman, and Paige has a boombox. And like there's a veggie dog guy and a tofu guy. How mental. On Paige's railing is a seagull, and Sage has a parrot and some sort of recycling bin. Hey, I gotta skate. Like, I mean, if I could ever learn how to use them. Whatever. Ciao!
That was cool. Let's play another. Next game up, Riddle Snake.
In the dark and mysterious recesses of parts unknown, there resides the strange and riddle-wise creature known only as the Riddle Snake. His music is enchanting, and his riddles are perplexing. So look close and think even closer, 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 closer. The riddle is, what part of the fish weighs the most? What part of the fish weighs the most? What part of the fish weighs the most? And the answer is the scales. We recommend that you weigh the fish only after you catch it, and that you always brush your teeth. This has nothing to do with the riddles, but it's good advice. Later.
It's time for Crashbox Rewind, where we flash back through the show and remind you how smart you really are.
The giant blue whale is the world's largest animal. Its tongue's the size of an elephant, and it feeds on microscopic zooplankton, the world's smallest animal.
I was in Africa. I begged 2 tigers and a rhino.
I hate to see a willow weep, but that clarinetist better learn how to play Jailhouse Rock. That's 'cause there are no tigers in Africa.
Scientists believe that galaxies are formed from vast spinning clouds of gas, which can take on a number of different shapes. The Milky Way was forged into a disk shape, becoming what's known as a spiral galaxy.
You're to move 1 bone and change 2 other numbers. Here's the answer, you soft shoe shuffling gladiolas. 10 minus 8 equals 2, as if you had a clue in the world.
Well, that's it for now. See you next time. Now that we've got your attention, let the games begin.
Game cartridges assembling.
Greetings. Game loading. Mind your fingers. Keep working, you rust buckets. Uh-oh. What am I doing in this place? I could have been a mechanic. First game up, Radio Scramble.
Radio KBOX.
Hey, all you amigos and amigettes, radical welcomes from your humble servant, Jumpin' Johnny Jumble, or as we say here at Scramblin' Radio,
Jumpin' Johnny Blanchard.
Can you dig it? Because here at Scramblin' Radio, we mix 'em and you fix 'em. In other words, my name is really
Jumpin' Johnny Jumble.
Yes, sir, Bob. We got choice sounds and brutalized words, and you have to unscramble the letters we'll be throwing out at you. Okay, let's shove this little old Corvette into drive and see what tread marks we leave with the sound of the mix-ups with Ugg Pink.
I'm feeling kinda shaky. My stomach's all messed up. When I eat, I can't keep food down, 'cause it keeps on coming up. I keep Ugg Pink, I'm Ugg Pink. Oh, please stop rocking the boat. I gotta stop Ugg Pink, 'cause mommy just bought me this coat.
Man, them boys are sick, and so is their smash hit, Puking. Disgusting. You know, friends, a lot of people ask me, Johnny, where do I go if I need something disgusting? I always tell them, Harry's Lethal How Emporium.
Realistic blood and spiders that are scary. Faces of dead people and fingers that are hairy. It's Little Howard Harry's, and we'll be out all night to scare our neighbor's pets off and give him quite a fright.
Yes, sirree. It's more treat than trick at Harry's, so stop on in and do it before Halloween. And now it's time for
Scrambling Sports with Billy Bull.
Thanks, Thanks, Johnny. Today, we're talking about Rosh Hashanah, where for years they have not allowed pigs or cows to participate. It seems to this reporter that if you want to see Roshas running at their best, put them up against any other farm animals. It's just so darn boring to watch or bet on, because if you know one thing about Rosh Hashanah, a Rosh is gonna win. So until they make some drastic changes, there'll be no more Kentucky Derby or other horse racing for old Billy Bull. And that's it from the world of sports. And now back to
Jumpin' Johnny Jumbo.
Thanks, Billy. I hear the old ding-dong on the TikTok telling me that it's time to bring this hardy party to a close. So this is Ta-Ta from
Jumpin' Johnny Belch.
That's Jumbo. Dig it.
Revolting slob.
You know, we can learn a thing or two from even the most peculiar people. Observe.
Hello, revolting slob. I'd like to teach the viewers a few new words.
Bug off.
What's that? Someone sure woke up on the wrong side of the bed this morning. Come on, turn that frown upside down. Viewers, is the revolting slob being A, contrite, B, cantankerous, or C, condensed? The answer is B, cantankerous, meaning ill-tempered or grouchy.
My donuts taste bad.
Well, that explains why you're in such a bad mood.
I miss my mom's donuts. I miss them bad.
Oh, bless his heart. Is the revolting slob being A, notorious, B, negligent, or C, nostalgic? The correct answer is C, nostalgic, which means fondly remembering the good old days. I'm sorry?
Get out!
Oh, you don't really mean that.
Get out!
All right, you've made yourself perfectly clear. There's no chance to misunderstand you. Is the revolting slob being A, explosive, B, explicit, or C, exploitive? The correct answer is B, explicit, which means to speak in no uncertain terms. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. Let's review, shall we? The revolting slob is in a really cantankerous mood today.
I miss my mom's donuts.
Thinking back on his youth makes the revolting slob nostalgic.
Get out!
The slob clearly wants us to leave.
Go!
He's quite explicit about it. Well, that's all for today.
Yeah.
Oh, yes. By the way, explosive. It means having a tendency to, what else? Explode! No slobs were harmed in the filming of this show.
Watch your backs. Coming through, coming through. Right. Okay, right there. Hold it. Poop or scoop?
Ladies and gentlemen, hey, I'm talking here. That's better. All right, it's time once again to play Poop or Scoop. Can you tell the straight scoop true from the animal poop false? Test your knowledge of the animal kingdom by separating fact from fiction. Let's get started with Poop or Scoop. Though they don't look alike, the wombat is an Australian relative of the American bat. And I ain't talking baseball. If you think the wombat's related to the American bat, go scoop. If you think that's a strikeout, go poop. And the answer is, you got it. It's animal poop. The wombat isn't a bat at all. It's a marsupial, which means it carries its babies in a pouch and lives only in Australia and New Zealand. Okay, let's go. Poop or scoop? Oysters can change from male to female. Wonder if they both wear pearls? If you believe Mr. Oyster can change into Mrs. Oyster, vote scoop. If not, vote poop. What's it gonna be? Poop or scoop? The answer is, it's the straight scoop. Some oysters can change from male to female or female to male several times during their lifetime. Okay, let's see how you do with this one. Poop or scoop? Although the giraffe has a long neck, its tongue is only a few inches long. If you think that's the truth, go scoop. If you want to stick your neck out and say it's false, go poop. So, do giraffes have very short tongues? The answer is animal poop. The giraffe's neck is 8 feet long, and its tongue can be up to 29 inches long, making it easy to get at those hard-to-reach leaves. Well, here's the next one, gang. Poop or scoop? Some kinds of frogs and toads eat with their eyeballs. What do you think? If you agree that some frogs and toads eat with their eyeballs, vote scoop. If you can't swallow that story, vote poop. The answer is, it's the straight scoop. Some types of frogs and toads project their eyeballs inward to shove food down their throats and into their stomachs. Well, kids, that's all we got for you today. If you got only one right, you're a party pooper. 2, and you're a pooper scooper. 3 makes you a super pooper scooper. If you got all 4 questions, you're what else? A super duper pooper scooper. I'm telling you, you can't get this kind of entertainment just anywhere. So please, join us again next time for Poop or Scoop.
Let's play another. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
It's time to play 10 seconds, where you've got to read between the lines and think up the answers before time runs out. So now you know how to play. You got 10 seconds. The answer is cut the cheese. Next one. Did you get it? Who's on first? What's next? The answer is tall tales. You got 10 more seconds to get the next one. Well, I know where I stand. Age before beauty. Hey! Well, that's it for now. So keep your feet on the ground and your head in the clouds until it's once more time to play 10 seconds.
Game quality under control. Game time, Captain Bones.
Arr, ahoy, matey. Shiver me timbers. Yo ho ho. Look alive, ye lollygaggers. I'm the incredibly dead Captain Bones. I've been sailing the 7 seas for an eternity, and I'll tell ya, I'm a bored stiff. The only thing that saves me from going stark raving mad is making up math puzzles using nothing but me own bones. Now watch closely, and just do as I say, or I'll surprise the life out of ye. Just watch me bones. Let me show you what I mean. If I were to pose you the question, what number is next after 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7? You'd best be telling me 8. If you didn't, then I'd throw you to the sharks. So here's another puzzle made from me bones. One of me own making. Oh, OTTFFSS. Can you tell me what letter comes next? Take a second to think it over. Or can't you concentrate that long without breaking for milk and cookies, you soft-shelled jellyfish? Yes, 10. Remember, I love me math puzzles. So even though this don't look like one, you can bet your last doubloon that it is. 16 and don't make me spell it out, you yard-arm-hanging heathens. Here's another little hint. There are two ways to write a number. With numbers or with letters. Will it take me last dying breath for you to figure it out? Listen close. It's as easy as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. It's an E, you limp-minded, brine-swilling girl of a man. Do you see it now, you cross-eyed jackals? Each letter is the first letter of the numbers 1 through 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. The next number is 8, which begins, as you better know, with an E. Now, leave me be, you diaper-wearing crybaby of a sailor's sister. I gotta gather up me bones.
Working time in 10 seconds. Greetings. Haunted house party.
Good evening and welcome to the haunted house party. Tonight you will be forced and cajoled into determining who our mystery guest is. Are you afraid yet? No? We'll give it a little time. Oh, look! Our guest of honor has just arrived. See if you can identify him before it's too late.
Good evening, my fellow dead friends.
May I take your stovepipe hat, sir?
That's very civil of you. I love civility. Civil children, civil conversations, civil wars.
Very good, sir. Would you like to join Madame in the theater for tonight's play?
No! No plays! Especially if I have to sit in the balcony. No, a play will never do.
Well, you're certainly free not to attend.
Of course I'm free! Everyone is free. I saw to that.
Quite.
By the way, I never received my party invitation. Did you send it to my Gettysburg address?
Probably, sir.
I haven't been there for at least 47 years. I moved to Washington. Less grass, bigger house.
Not made of logs, I presume?
Certainly not. White masonry. Fit for a president. Even the 16th one.
So, do you recognize the ghost? Let's clarify the clues. He wears a tall hat. He helped set an entire nation free. He had a Gettysburg address, and as 16th president lived in the White House. And he hates the theater, for good reason. He was assassinated at the Ford Theater in 1865. Have you got it? The mysterious mystery guest is...
Yes, I'm Abraham Lincoln, and I wouldn't be caught dead in a theater.
Oh, yes, you would. Tune in again next time, when you're all invited to the haunted house party.
Like totally Paige and Sage.
Hey guys, check it out. Here's Paige and Sage. They're like identical twins, and they even look alike. Anyway, even though they totally look alike, if you totally scoot up to the screen real close, you'll see 10 differences on each side of the picture. Today we're at the beach. Think you can find the differences? Awesome. You got 60 seconds.
So clueless. Whatever.
Thumbs up. Are they majorly on the right or what? How many differences did you find? Okay, because I'm your BF, I'll give you the answers. Now, first of all, their beach towels are totally different, and so are their brutally hot bikinis. And then there's the beach bags, umbrellas, hats, and beach chairs. Sage has a radio on her lap, and Paige has a boombox. Check out their sunglasses, and did you notice the different beach balls and major sand sculpture thingies? Wow, that was truly righteous. Uh-oh, there goes that hunk and a half lifeguard. So, got a bail. Later.
Greetings, time for Crashbox Rewind, where we flash back through the show and remind you how smart you really are.
Let's clarify the clues. He wears a tall hat. He helped set an entire nation free. He had to get his burger dress, and as 16th president lived in the White House.
Yes, I'm Abraham Lincoln, and I wouldn't be caught dead in a theater.
OTTFFSS. It's as easy as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. It's an E. Do you see it now, you cross-eyed jackals?
The wombat isn't a bat at all. It's a marsupial, which means it carries its babies in a pouch and lives only in Australia and New Zealand.
The revolting slob is in a really cantankerous mood today.
I miss my mom donut.
Thinking back on his youth makes the revolting slob nostalgic.
Get out!
The slob clearly wants us to leave.
Go!
He's quite explicit about it.
Well, that's it for now. See you next time. Play Crashbox at HBOforkids.com. Well, now that we've got your attention, let the games begin. Game cartridges assembling. Greetings. Game loading. Mind your fingers.
Ahoy, me land jamming friends! This here's Captain Bob with a different kind of cool running. I can't get back to my beautiful home in Jamaica cause I'm stuck in this tank. No worries, man. I got me Rasta sub and me dreads swinging to the music. Look at this.
Can you help Captain Bob? He's jamming in his sub.
Okay, here's the deal. Now I'm gonna show you 3 things. And you got to tell me what they all got in common. But you got to do it before the water runs out of my tank. Let's go, gang. We got to get jamming.
Use your eyes, use your brain before his screws go down the drain.
Like I said, we got 3 things. We got a duck, a baseball cap, and a wallet. What do they all have in common? Quick, the level's dropping. A duck, a baseball cap, and a wallet. We're almost at the bottom, man. Do you see it now? They've all got bills, and so do I. A duck has a bill, a baseball cap has a bill, and if you're lucky, your wallet has bills. Now this is fun. Next clue.
Before all Bob hits the bottom, find what these 3 got in common.
What's this now? We got a man playing golf, an open gate, and a cute little monkey. Can you figure out what ties them all together? Think hard. The watcher's already running away. You got a man playing golf, an open gate, and a cute little monkey. Hurry! That drain big wagon. Time's up, man. They're all things that swing. Ain't that grand? A golfer swings a golf club. A gate swings open. And a monkey swings in the trees. Well, that's it for today. Join me in me take next time for another round.
We have Captain Bob. Now he's jamming in his sub.
Hey there! Next game coming up! Game cartridge loading. Check. Distraction news on the air in 3, 2, 1.
And now, Distraction News with your anchor person, Dora Smarmy.
Good evening. I'm Dora Smarmy, and welcome to Distraction News, where we give you the news, and at the end of our newscast, I will ask you 5 questions about what I've reported. So make sure you're not distracted. Tonight, we investigate internationally as we look into the United Nations. The United Nations, or UN, was formed in 1945 to promote world peace. Although the United Nations building is located in New York City, the land is not part of the United States. It has its very own internationally zoned land. The General Assembly, which can discuss any world problem, includes every single member country in the United Nations. The 15 members of the Security Council discuss matters of peace and security. And when there is need to send UN soldiers into the field, they are supplied with blue helmets so as to identify them as peacekeepers. The chief officer of the UN is the Secretary General, and he or she is elected for a 5-year term. So, we've just presented a world of knowledge. I wonder just how much attention you've been paying to it. Well, I guess we'll just have to see, won't we? Here goes. The United Nations was formed to promote world music, world war, or world peace. The answer is world peace. Every member of the UN is represented in the General Motors, General Assembly, or General Washington. The answer is General Assembly. The group that discusses peace and security is called the Security Council, the Peace and Security Council, or the World Wrestling Federation Council. The answer is the Security Council. A UN soldier is fitted with an orange ski cap, a blue helmet, or a nice comfortable pair of slippers? The answer is a blue helmet. And lastly, the United Nations is built on United States land, Never Never Land, or its very own land. The answer is its very own land. So, did you get all 5? If you did, you may be ready to help the UN promote peace in your very own neighborhood. But no matter what you do, don't ever let anything distract you from watching Distraction News. So long.
This has been Distraction News with your favorite cardboard cutout anchor person, Dora Smarmy.
Watch your backs. Coming through, coming through. Greetings. Game time in 10 seconds. Radio Scramble.
Radio KBOX.
Hey, all you compadres, colossal greetings and salutations from your big boss man, Jumpin' Johnny Jumble. Or as we say here at Scramblin' Radio,
Jumpin' Johnny Plumjet.
Dig it. Because here at Scramblin' Radio, we mix 'em and you fix 'em. In other words, my name is really
Jumpin' Johnny Jumbo.
And the hits just keep on coming. And so do the scrambled words. And it's up to you to unscramble the letters and feed me a righteous word omelet. It's time to get cooking with today's hit single. It's The Mess Ups with Ninsorg.
Every time I go to bed, my ears begin to ache. There's a rumbling in the house that's keeping me awake. Well, you might think it's thunder or a stick of dynamite, but it's just my father's Ninsorg that keeps me up all night. It's my father's Ninsorg won't let me go to sleep. If he don't stop that Ninsorg, Mama, I'll put him on the streets.
Man, that was one wild wake-up call from The Mess Ups with, you ready? Snoring! And now it's time for another
commercial spot.
I know a lot of you guys and guyettes have what we call growing problems. If you do, why not head over to Gay Who Teeth?
If you're growing way too fast, Gay Who Teeth fits you with class.
Don't trip up and break your...
Gay Who Teeth are built to last.
Gay Who Teeth has all the odd sizes to fit your embarrassing and special needs. Gay Who Teeth styles will have you stepping out instead of on your dance partner. So hurry down this week to Huge Feet. Did you get it? Hey, it's getting late, so I gotta blow this show. Let's go out with Johnny Riddle and the Riddleettes with Sinbad.
You tried so hard to open my mouth, got a crowbar on my chin. But I don't care how much pain I got, I never let him in. He's my Sinbad, my chopper's cringing fright. If that old Sinbad don't watch out, I swear I'm gonna bite.
Fantastic! Know what it is? It's the Riddleettes with Dentist. Did you get that one, baby? Hey, it's quitting time for our little crew, so toodaloo from
Jumpin' Johnny Bombshell.
Baby, that's Jumbo.
Haunted house party.
Good evening and welcome to the haunted house party where the dead are having the time of their lives. Oh, I love that joke. Tonight, can you guess who our historical as well as deceased guest of honor is? Come closer, closer. No, that's too close. Tonight's guest, the mysterious First Lady. Ooh.
Oh my, what a lovely party.
What a dreadful party. I don't
don't know who made up the guest list. You know it simply isn't our class of people, my dear.
I beg your pardon, but I happen to believe in equal rights for all people. In fact, I helped draft the United Nations Declaration of Human Rights.
Ma, don't you sound very political.
Well, my uncle was a president.
Oh, sure. And I bet you were married to a president, too.
I was married to a president. How did you know?
Oh, my!
And this may further put your knickers in a bunch. My maiden name happens to be the same as my married name.
Goodness, you must have saved a lot of money on personalized stationery.
Of course. And after all, that meant a lot during the Great Depression.
Dear me, I know who you are.
That's right, I'm...
Wait, not so fast! Before you give it away, why don't we give the viewers a chance to guess? Our mystery guest was a civil rights activist. Her uncle was a president. Her husband was a president. Maiden name was the same as her married name. In fact, she's...
I'm Eleanor Roosevelt, of course. Now, if you don't mind, there is a cocktail weenie with my name on it.
Not if I get to the buffet table first, Eleanor.
Back off, big guy.
Okay. Until the next haunted house party, where you'll hear me say...
Or scoop.
Ladies and gentlemen, hey, I'm talking here. That's better. All right, it's time once again to play Poop or Scoop. Can you tell the straight scoop true from the animal poop false? Test your knowledge of the animal kingdom by separating fact from fiction. Let's get right to it with our first animal. Poop or scoop. Some ants can turn other ants into their slaves. Think about it. If you believe ants can turn other ants into slaves, go scoop. But if you ain't buying that, go poop. And the answer is, it's the straight scoop. Slave maker ants enter another ant colony and send out a fake panic signal. During the confusion, the attacking ants steal the pupae from the colony and raise them as slaves. Here we go, gang. Next one. Poop or scoop. Some fish carry their own flashlights. Are you buying that one? Do some fish have their own flashlights? If yes, vote scoop. If you think this is one dim tail, vote poop. And the answer is, it's the straight scoop. You guessed it. The flashlight fish carries billions of luminescent bacteria in a pouch just below each eye. He uses the light to see at night and inside the dark crevices of coral reefs. Here's the next one. Poop or scoop. The Jesus lizard gets its name from the fact that it can heal people. If you believe that, go scoop. But if it's a little too miraculous for you, go poop. And poop it is. The Jesus lizard gets its name because it appears to walk on water. He has large feet that move really fast. Now this lets him skip across the surface of ponds in his native Central America. Moving on, poop or scoop. Young sand tiger sharks need the protection of their mothers until they're almost 2 years old. If you believe it, vote scoop. But if you think that's a little fishy, vote poop. And the answer is, it's animal poop. You see, tiger sharks begin fighting right in their mother's womb. Now, the strongest embryo eats its brothers and sisters. So, by the time it's born, the tiger shark is already well-nourished and aggressive enough to take care of itself. Well, kids, that's all we got for you today. If you got only one right, you're a party pooper. 2, and you're a pooper scooper. 3 makes you a super pooper scooper. If you got all 4 questions, you're what else? A super duper pooper scooper. I'm telling you, you can't get this kind of entertainment just anywhere. So please, join us again next time for Poop or Scoop.
Next game coming up. Greetings. Game time. Captain Bones.
Ahoy, matey. Shiver me timbers. Yo ho ho. Look alive, ye lollygaggers. I'm the incredibly dead Captain Bones. I've been sailing the 7 seas for an eternity, and I'll tell ya, I'm a bored stiff. The only thing that saves me from going stark raving mad is making up math puzzles using nothing but me own bones. Now watch closely, and just do as I say, or I'll surprise the life out of ye. Just watch me bones. Think of a number between 1 and 10, or higher if you think you can handle it. Now, multiplier by 5. Time's up, you thumb-twiddling yahoos. I'm tired of spoon-feeding you. You should be ready to add 10. I said add 10, you polyester-loving, Speedo-wearing hobgoblins. All right, now double it. Divide her by 10 now, you pack of teary-eyed, love story-watching, old yeller-crying babies. And for good measure, subtract your original number. Can you do that, you stuffed animal-hugging, lullaby-wanting daughters? So, what number did you get? It's 2. 2! Do you see it now? Arr, you got all the taste of your mother's meatloaf, and you're just as good looking. Believe me, it's nothing to brag about.
Game quality under control. Stand by for Lens McCracken.
Evening. I'm Lens McCracken, ace photo snoop. I cover the crime beat. Sure, some people say I'm the worst photographer ever and that I couldn't take a picture if it was handed to me. This is where you come in, kid. See if you can figure out what I've been snapping. Then, it's just a matter of using my sharp deductive reasoning and keen logic to solve the crime. It was a beautiful spring day when, bang, something went wrong. The farmer's cow had been stolen, and that's why, after much thought, I call this case the case of the stolen cow. Look at these 3 photos. They should bring the whole mystery into focus. Here's my first photo clue. Now, I guess I zoomed in way too close. Something about this clue is real juicy, though. What do you think, shortcake? Zowie, this picture puzzles me to the bottom of my soul. I can't help looking at it like I'm getting the old runaround. Any ideas? Ouch, sorry, baby. But this clue is so hurtin' it needs first aid. Take a long, hard look at all of them. Well, I don't know how you're doing, but I got nothing. Let's try my trusty darkroom computer, the Solutionator. So, here's the close-up. Did you figure it out? It's a strawberry. Pretty ripe. Now, let's see the next photo. Jeez, I'd feel like a heel if I didn't get this one. It's a sneaker, of course. But I haven't cracked this case yet. This one's a little sticky. That's a Band-Aid. I think that clenches it. So, I get it. A marathon runner saw the strawberry in a strawberry patch, see? And he couldn't resist it, so he ran off the track to pick it. Following me so far? So anyways, he trips and loses his sneaker. When he gets up, he sees he's injured and in need of a Band-Aid. After administering some first aid, he's still so injured he can't walk. Follow me? So he does the obvious. He cowjacks the farmer's prize heifer for a ride. Bingo, and case closed. Hey, it's a real no-brainer. Especially when you're Lens McCracken, photo snoop.
It's time for Crashbox Rewind, where we flash back through the show and remind you how smart you really are.
Slave maker ants enter another ant colony and send out a fake panic signal. During the confusion, the attacking ants steal the pupae from the colony and raise them as slaves.
Our mystery guest was a civil rights activist. Her uncle was a president. Her husband was a president. Maiden name was the same as her married name. In fact, she's...
I'm Eleanor Roosevelt, of course. The United Nations, or UN, was formed in 1945 to promote world peace. Although the United Nations building is located in New York City, the land is not part of the United States. It has its very own internationally zoned land.
We got a duck, a baseball cap, and a wallet. What do they all have in common? They've all got bills, and so do I.
Well, that's it for now. See you next time.